Ooh, nice slash.
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring it down.
Preferred if you used your EX, paralyze them, and casually walk out of this bad situation. Today's theme couldn't be EXs. There's just no way. That's not fair. Going back to back to back, just stealing all the turns. That's pretty criminal. It's like we're on an episode of A Lupin the Third. This entire team is wanted. Let me explain why. My damage lead, which happens to be Jill. She's a generic follow-up unit as much as it hurts to say it is true. Step number 1, always some type of assistance. Call, I like Lilizette Call because extra damage, extra stats, and a sap, you can't go wrong with that. The LD gets pressed, that's an instant turn and also instantly charges the EX up. The second that gets pressed, your big buddy behemoth is gonna go bye-bye. Why? Because he sacrifices himself to deliver one turn of disable to the opponent. Now I'm gonna say it's totally worth it. The boss is basically in a neck brace. You wanna turn to the left? Nope. You can't do anything. Guess who's gonna do something right afterwards? Oh wait, is it Ashe? Yes. And we're gonna catch him in a stun loop. Yeah, team's looking pretty fun, isn't it? But Ashe's startup isn't exactly great. She can either get high turn rate on S2 or just press C65 if you don't want to take the skill and then hit the HP attack. The goal is to hit the HP attack as soon as possible. The sooner you press it, the faster the EXs go up. The faster you press LD to get it back up. It's like being on a roller coaster. Six Flags, all the different colors, but in this case, I'll just take the white one and hand it over to the boss. Feeling pretty generous today. Sometimes it's best to analyze exactly what's gonna go wrong with a team in order to figure out how to make it stronger. It's just the logic of strengthen your strengths, cover your weaknesses. It's just about that time. Get your BTs up, get your calls ready. Force time is about to take over the entire match. But sadly, they are a bit ahead of me because I was shuffling. Not that it matters in this instance. Throwing an oversized Yu-Gi-Oh card just doesn't look good as a BT animation in general. Now we sit back and watch the magic. Always save my LDs because her turn rate is way too high for force time. Ends up jumping all over the place, and if I want Jill to constantly keep bringing down the behemoth, we can't have Aerith taking up all the turns, now can we? Not only does it burn through the gauge, it actually lowers the DPS. And here we're at maximum. Press the button. Observe the behemoth. 11.5 million. Oh, we're not done yet. Bring them back out. Now check this little detail. Plus 30%. That's the EX dismissing the behemoth and immediately summoning it back. So we get plus 30 on top of the 63%. Ashe's slash isn't as strong, but it still hurts. You gotta love how the boss is just volunteering, hand in the air, to be cut down like a Christmas tree. Ashe is still on the outdated side. Even with a BT follow-up, she's still lagging behind slash barely keeping up, as we can clearly observe. Oh, the humiliation. The sheer difference in absolute power. The gauge, plus 30% on top of what she's already offering to the team. See, I find it really crazy that Jill is taking more advantage of the FR effect than Ashe can actually do herself. And as we've seen, she's clearly being out-damaged with her BT up. Sad stuff. But in time, she doesn't have Force Echo yet. This could be a lot better than it is currently, but we'll have to wait until that time comes. Until then, the HP leftovers. 343 Industries, we're taking shots, no halos, but we will send them to heaven. That's nice. It kind of does help. But you still have to get in force time in order to get to this. It's a step in the right direction, but doesn't exactly solve all the problems, per se. Different team, but the order of operations is still pretty much the same. Gonna be lacking in damage, but I can make it up in a very, very, very not fair way. That's called Lena's BT. Lena's BT is busted. It's a very powerful follow-up. It might be too powerful. I think her damage is close to Jill's, and I have a 0.5 bow. But on Jill, I have a 3.5 sword. So that should just put into perspective how unfair it is to have the BT up. Once we get started with the EX spam after Rem's BT, it's going down. There is an air of caution. I only have 6 turns on Rem's BT, and I have to spam as much as possible. Quistis possibly can get in the way, because D-Gen Whip is the instant turn rate, which would be a godsend if force time didn't exist. You want her to go and let somebody else go. If she is gonna go, preferably EX. So who wants to be a millionaire? Oh, I actually pulled it off. Wow. You know, after having like a 0.5 whip, I'm not really expecting much of anything. On the contrary, I shouldn't even have one at all. If it wasn't for the FR and for Rydia's, wouldn't have it at all. It's kind of a waste of space. You got 3 whip users in the whole game, and chances are there's not gonna be any more. It's a waste. Oh my god, that was like a spirit gun. We have echoes, but this is exactly what I shouldn't be doing. The second I do that, -1 on the force time, and it did no damage. Congratulations, you have utility. You delayed them. Yeah, but force time is about the damage. Can't be wasting time. Now what we really want is that Lena damage. We want those EXs back to back to back. And on the off chance I didn't have the EXs, we would be chucking the HP attacks consistently. Rem and Lena both have some type of follow-up, but Quistis is just like raw utility. That EX really is gonna be the bread and the butter. Okay, 391%. What are we gonna get? About 6 million. Oh my god, I have to pause to count the hits on that one. 16 million. We haven't even gotten to 900% yet. Busted. 7 plus. The follow-ups actually did more than the EX. What is balance? Tell me. Balance is supposed to be everything. Balance is Quistis offering really good team stats and a pretty nice debuff, lots of utility. But is it fair? I would say so. Does force time make it suck? I would say that it just clashes, but her EX is naturally fast anyways, What I'm doing, as I have previously just mentioned, is making the strengths stronger and covering the weaknesses. Spam that EX and nothing else until force time is over. I mean, the difference is just night and day. It's not even worth trying to compete with the rest of the team. She's here for utility, debuffs, just keep it at that. I'm an absolute maniac. I still have this FR left over. We gonna get big gains or baby gains? 19.5 million. Now let's compare this to a casual HP attack from Elena. 23.7 million. Wow. This team is gonna be so stupid. This is gonna be a hot potato team. In the world of chess, queens move the furthest. Time to be extra devious. Shell call immediate EX. Queen's EX is no joke. This thing is like a 1 point. I don't even know. Let's look. Forget the experimentation, hands-on experience. 1.5. Impressive. And I'm just gonna do it again. The Beyblade. God. Please don't kill her. 1 HP. Oh, wait. I can't die. My prescription is updated. I have the high ground. High damage. Uh-oh, stabby season. And pushes the glasses up. They missed out on doing a little reflection thing after pushing them up. I'm not kidding. Every single action has been Ashe into Queen, into EX, into Rem, into Queen. I've had my EX up so many times that I can't even press it. It's actually up while she's berserked. I think this might be the best one. Better than the first one, better than the second one. This is brutal. I don't even have her BT. I don't have it. Yo, this is seriously fun. Fun and unfair. But execution. You still need execution. Oh, I got an FR. So I wasn't able to completely just wipe them off the face of the earth because Queen is going so many times that we actually burned through the force time. But again, we got the 343 Industries. So there it is, pass the ball to Ashe. Guess what she's got? She's got that HP attack, she's got the EX. But since I'm gonna paralyze them, there's no point for me to just jump back to Queen. Guess who's afterwards? This is crazy. We got them caught in infinite Tsukuyomi. They don't even know what's real or what's fake anymore. I still have so many abilities too. What? You didn't pass it to Queen? No, I'm gonna pass it to Rem. Press an ability, get the follow-ups, don't waste a turn. Hot potato. Break order. So about that criminal team, that Lupin the Third, the trade-offs, the loops. I wasn't playing. I mean business. EX is up and she can't even use it. That's how consistent we are. Guess who, Pikachu? One's my favorite. Smitty Werbin Jagama Jensen. And that's game. Queen will return. That was absolutely just crazy.